Fuad here back on Behind the Gloves with another interview. I'm joined by Amir who is fighting July the 12th in Saudi Arabia. First question, you're involved in a lot of big fights in your career, right? What gives you the motivation to, no disrespect to go out, to sort of get up for this fight?
Look, I'm in a position where these fighters want to beat me and want to make a name for themselves, and I can't afford to do that. Goya is going to come to win, and obviously he knows that where this fight can take him. He comes from a very tough upbringing, and obviously he's got that hunger behind him where he knows by winning this fight he could be a multi-millionaire. So I've given him that opportunity. He is the WBC Asia champion. He also is the Super Boxing League champion as well. So to be honest with you, I think it makes sense. I wanted to get myself back in the ring again quickly after this fight, after the last fight against Crawford. This fight is a quick turnaround to get me back in the groove again.
A lot of people knew of your last opponent, Crawford.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't know of Goya. With him being involved with the Super Boxing League, what can you tell us that will bring danger to your fight now?
I mean, you know, Goya is a durable fighter. You can't take nothing away from him. He's going to come to fight. Like I said, he's got nothing to lose. He wants to win. He wants to make a name for himself. I think this is a great platform to do it on. At the same time, I just want to say a big thanks to Saudi Arabia, because what they've done is amazing. I mean, they've trusted in us having a big event there. I know I've seen Super Boxing series happen there before, but this time this is going to be not a series, this is a boxing show, and we are going to give Saudi Arabia a lot of fireworks. It's going to be a great show, and I can't wait to put on a great show for them as well on the main event.
I've heard you talk about possible Manny Pacquiao after this fight. He's fighting on July 20th against Keith Thurman.
Yeah,
How do you see that?
I wish him both all the best. I know Keith really well. I think he's a great fighter. He's up there as one of the best welterweights in the world. So is Manny Pacquiao. So it's great. Like, if you look at the top 10 welterweight fighters, they all could be world champions. That's how good the welterweight division is. I wish him all the very best, and the best man will win. But I would love a fight with Manny Pacquiao in the future. If that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then, you know, we both shake hands. We're still friends. We're always going to be friends.
Who do you think's got the edge in that fight?
The fight in that fight, I think after seeing Manny's last performance and Thurman's last performance, I think Manny Pacquiao I lean more towards. Okay. But it just depends which Thurman turns up and which Pacquiao turns up. But I lean more towards Pacquiao. Let's see.
Okay. In your career, you've also had highs, lows.
Yeah.
You know, you're very experienced in that sense. Another fellow Brit went over to America recently. Obviously, didn't come away the result he wanted, Anthony Joshua. If you could give him this piece of advice from your experienced career, what would it be right now?
I mean, my advice to Anthony Joshua is, look, he's achieved a lot in the game, won a lot of world titles. It's all about not jumping in and not rushing into a rematch, because a mistake can be made again. Just take his time, regroup himself, build his confidence back up. I mean, he might not think he needs those fights to build his confidence up, but he's had a lot of fights in his career. Yeah. You know, not as many fights as there's a lot of fights out there. Like, look at Wilder, he's had almost 40 fights. Yeah. Joshua's not had that many fights in his boxing career, so what he needs to do, I think, is build experience. You have a one or two tune-up fights, and then step back in the ring with Ruiz, hopefully, and beat him. Then I think he just needs a little bit more time. Let him, you know, mature up a little bit. Let him get stronger, get more experience behind him as well. It's no harm in him not jumping into a rematch straight away. I think he should take his time. And,
do you think he wins the rematch?
Sorry?
Do you think he wins the rematch?
Straight away, it'll be hard. It's a 50-50 again. But in a couple of fights' time, I think he wins it quite comfortably, yeah.
And just last question. You're obviously coming towards the end of your career. Someone you know very well has also said he's got a few more nights left in. Do the fight fans get it? Do you think it's a chance that we will see you against Kell rather than Pacquiao?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, we'd love to do that fight, definitely. I was in talks with Eddie to make that happen, and then I heard rumours that he's gone over to America and he's in talks to try to do the Crawford fight. Yeah. I mean, look, Kell's all about...
Would that interest you more than the Pacquiao fight, or...?
I mean, yeah, I mean it would, but the thing is now is that Kell is looking at other options, and obviously he wants to fight Crawford, so I'll let him be. To be honest with you, I'm in no rush. Look, I've got big fights ahead of me regardless, so it doesn't really matter really, whatever it is. But look, I'm not scared. I mean, I'd love to take that fight. I mean, that's a good fight out there as well in the UK though.
Amir, all the best. July the 12th. Thank you very much.